All right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, sir. Orlando Salido. Let that be the first word that I speak in the beginning of every year. Orlando Salido. And I would also like to tell you guys you need to next Trail Boxing Talk tell Black Fight Fan to put that weed down before he starts talking. Because ain't no way on the fucking planet that Orlando Salido is stronger than Gervonta Tank Davis. No way, no how. He is 126-pound fighter. Gervonta Davis is much stronger than Orlando Salido. Orlando Salido's ass would not go 3 rounds with Tank Davis. No way, no how. Do you not see that little bodybuilding looking dude? But that's all right. Today on the Patreon, for y'all who want to see the Patreon, salute to everybody out there, man. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes till somebody gets in. Black Fight Fan TV, my brother from another mother. See how I pronounce those R's too hard? Thinks that Orlando Salido is tall and long and stronger than Gervonta Tank Davis. I am tired of the Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm tired of people shitting on Gervonta Tank Davis for winning. Okay, I'm tired of it. Real Pitbull, what's good, man? Gregory Wyatt, what's going on, man? Yes, let's start this 20-year-old. Smash that like button as you walk in the door. Let me get this going. And I'm going to try to speak a little more quietly this year. I got busted last night. Dude, New Year's Eve, dude. I'm doing this new series called Rewatch on the Patreon page, right? Dog, man, Tank is food for who? Tank is food for who? Who's eating that? I want to see somebody eat Tank, dog. I want to see it, okay? I want to see it. Everybody seems to think that is easy money, dog. But yeah, dog, because look, man, this is what in the rewatch, I'm rewatching these fights, right? And dude, I was sitting there, I was having a little sip, New Year's Eve, and I saw some woman in the crowd in the Gervonta Davis fight, and I was like, damn, she looks older. I think I'd tap that up. Man, my wife was right behind the door. She said, hey, what are you talking about in there? I was like, dude, my son was clowning. I opened the door. My son was right there laughing his ass off. He was like, ah. My son was like, ah. I was like, damn. And you know how you be trying to change the words? Like, oh, I meant he tapped him to the stomach. My son was like, no, man, don't even try it. We heard the whole conversation. Oh man, dog, that shit was hilarious, man. I was laughing my ass. This shit was so funny, dude, because she's just all out the blue. What are you talking about in there? I was talking about I tapped that up. So I'm gonna speak a little more quietly this year. Hey, but let me hold on, man. Let me go, man. This is gonna be a good year of boxing, man. This is gonna be a good year, man. So today, what we're gonna do before I read everybody that's in here, let me get to the channel members. Appreciate you guys so much for joining the channel. But before I do that, man, let me tell you what we're gonna go through today. We're gonna go through the fighter. We're gonna talk about y'all hating on Tank. Okay. Because y'all need to stop, man. That dude did not look bad, man. God dog. I watched that fight 3 times. Okay. And now since I gotta redo my rewatch video, I'm gonna watch it again. Man, he did not, man, please. That dude did not look bad. He did not look bad. You guys expected him to knock somebody out in the first minute of the fight. And that's the only thing that I can see. Man, he was killing Yurioka's Gamboa, dude. He dropped that cat 3 times. And also, there is a video up there by a doctor, just so you know, that there is somebody, a medical doctor that has a channel that did a video about Yuriokas Gamboa's injury, and what he said was like, nah, man. He was like, it is highly doubtful that he ruptured his tendon, and he was examining how Yuriokas Gamboa moved. Now, he said that there might have been a partial tear, something like that, but he was like, he would not have been able to move. He said he highly doubts that Yuriokas Gamboa would have been able to push off of his foot, change directions, and duck up underneath punches if he had a complete rupture of his tendon in his Achilles. So I will, in my community page, go back and show y'all, when in the community page exactly where the doctor said it. But come on, man, y'all believe man? Come on, y'all need to stop. But anyway, let me go to let me get this stuff, man. Y'all just tripping. Y'all are bugging. Y'all are bugging with that. I just think people wanted Tank to do badly. And I could understand that, because I can understand why somebody wouldn't be a Gervonta Davis fan. But all this over-the-top conversation about how he just, he can't, he's food for everybody. Come on, man. You didn't see anything in that. You didn't see anything in there that would tell you that this cat is food for somebody. Like there's something that Yuriokas Gamboa was doing to Gervonta Davis that if somebody else did the same thing, that they would be killing him because of it. I am having a hard time believing that y'all saw something like that out of that fight, especially because I'm sitting there looking at the fight thinking to myself, oh, hell no, where is all this stuff? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, and also, but let me get to these members. I'm not looking at the chat. I'll look at the chat in a second. But all right, man, let's get this rolling. I babble my lips about that. We'll get into that after a second, man. IL Jones, LDBC community support member. Thank you, sir. Yo, Woot. Time to ante up. Main event Mark. Carver Williams, Miss Boxing, Pugilism and Politics, KO. Proud African. Mr. T King, Texas, Saul Sabor, Two Left Hooks, Eric Jenkins, King, Daniel McCrae, Mass Arms, Queen 71, CVP Jr., I Am, Raider Time, Jay Good, Mr. Already, Crush the Legend, Robert Hollister, Hate It or Love It, Adawile M, Laws D, Punch Out TV, shout out to the UK, I Rock, D Style Boxing, Great Award Show, Richard Larkin, CJ, Juniper P, Matthew Valentine, my dude, Juan Lejeune, Daryl Zapata, T Rapper, oh man, T3 Apper, my bad, T.I. Rapper, that's what it is, T.I. Rapper, my man, Tony Fielder, Gravy Davy, the Expert Genius, Ivan Garcia, Underground Asylum, BFTB Boxing, the winner, the Trill Boxing Fan of the Year on Trill Boxing Talk. I didn't know BFTB could qualify for that. He got 3,000 subs. He's a content provider. Emmanuel Joseph Bain, brothers Moses, Chris Jones, Sonny Boxing Talk, Ghetto Life Boxing, D Money, Gregory Wyatt, Anthony Johnson. Man, I hope everything's well with you, Anthony Johnson. Romario Harris, Messiah, 78 Sports TV, DJ Yo, Kenneth Johnson, Drink More Water. What's up, Bud Crawford in the building? Sugar Fantastic, TC Crisis, J.A. Dixon, True God TV, Lowest Common Denominator Boxing, home of the demographic, Buddy Lee Sr., Mr. 704, Brian S., Daryl D. Henderson, Jeff, the producer, Bert from Marnican, the Cali Enigma, and the African Sci-Fi Scholar. What's good to the members on the channel? All right. What's good to my man, Mark Harrison, DeAndre Savage, Brothers UK, Drew Titan, Goalkeeper 3000, Ancestral Rage, my man, Anthony Joshua, Dre's Finest, and everybody else in chat. I see Marlon So Icy Sims out there. Gregory Wyatt says the only non-athlete would believe something as ridiculous as a fighter fighting 12 rounds on a ruptured Achilles. Yeah, man, just come on, man. Y'all need to stop with that, dude. Just stop with that. Dre's Tyner said, damn, the Don Juan Fanon. Yeah, cold busted, dog. It was all right. She laughed it off, though. She laughed it off. It ain't no biggie. It wasn't that big a deal to her. It wasn't that big a deal. It was hilarious though. That shit was hilarious. Hey, Tony Snowflake said for best channel of the year. Thank you, man. Somebody need to give me an award around this biatch. Ain't even nominate me for no shit. Nah, I'm all right with that. I think for me, well, I'll get to my channel of the year award. I'll give a channel of the year award. But all right, man. So let's take a poll. We're gonna the real Pitbull. Yes, 2020. We're gonna make some great fights. All right, so we're gonna take a poll first. And then I'm going to give you the name of my fight, of my guys. Okay. We're going to go through the fighter of the year, the fight of the year, trainer of the year, prospect of the year, comeback fighter of the year. You get the MRI info yet? Nah, man, dude, please. I said the doctor was like, and he said that there was probably a tear. There's probably a tear. Hey, St. Cruz said OG Boxing Talk, best site, period. All right, man. So who do you guys have? Let's talk about the comeback fighter of the year, man. Comeback fighter of the year. Okay, we got 215 people in here. Even you guys that are out there ear slutting, you can come in today and give your vote. I am said 3. I said, Happy New Year. Join Patreon. Would like to connect. Yeah, man, email me. I am. That's what's up, man. Much love in that super chat. Love them trains. Hey, man, yes, email me, man. Hey, dude, anybody on Patreon got my email. I answer personal questions, all kind of stuff for anybody that's on Patreon. You got me. Just send me a message on Patreon, and it's easy if you got my email. My email's on the website. Just email me, man. There's cats that I talk to on email all the time. The only thing that I will say about the email, and this goes out to my dude, okay? Do not troll me on email. Okay, you can by that I mean don't send those to my email. Don't send me any snappy shit. No snappy I told you so type shit to my email because I will immediately be like block. Do that on YouTube. Okay, I don't pick up your phone and call you at your house to talk shit about boxing. Okay, we chopping it up. If you have my email, I consider you as close to being a friend as I can. Or if I respond to your emails, I consider you to be as close to a friend as I can have in this type of environment. Okay. Don't abuse it by talking shit to me in an email. Okay. Happy New Year's, Touche. So let's see. We got J-Rock, fighter of the year, Canelo Alvarez, the real Pitbull. We ain't on that yet. We on I think we on comeback of the year. Comeback of the year. J-Rock. Somebody got J-Rock, Pac-Man, and Charlo. Why would Pac-Man be a comeback fighter? Why would he be a comeback fighter? But damn, he could win that. He could. Man, Pac has put some work in. You know? Now that all that Pac-Tard stuff is behind us, we must admit, Manny Pacquiao's put some fucking work in. That dude has put some work in, man. There's some real good things that you cannot deny about Manny Pacquiao, man. Oh, Keith, you clowning with Daryl D. Henderson said Keith Thurman. The Keith Thurman is bust of the year. Hey, I'm gonna put that in. He's the bust of the year. Yes, dog. Man, Manny Pacquiao's put some work in. Because he's the first guy. Now, I ain't big into this title talk, but Manny Pacquiao, what did he come back from? Getting his ass whooped by losing his belt. But I don't really think he should be comeback. But he did do something that is a big thing. What's going on? Hey, Michelle Bouchard, what's going on? He's won a title in like 4 decades. That's really is something. To win a title in the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, and now that he's in the 220s, he'll defend the title in 2020. That's 4 decades. That's being a champion in 4 decades. That's pretty damn significant. Only thing that I can think of is people have done it over 3, who've been there in 3. You know what I mean? It's just what it is, man. People can like Pac-Man or not, dog, but hey, they had a good one there, dog. Man, legendary Topcat said, "Congratulations, Fanon. You took home of the 2019 LDBC Trey the Truth Award for helping put the most channels. helping put on the most channels beginning their YouTube journey. Hey, man, thanks, man. Hey, yeah, man, we'll put you on, man. What happens to you after you on? That's once you get to 1,000 subs, dog. Don't feel lonely because that shit's on you after that. But hey, man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Whoop, 2 young fighters too. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, Pac is a mug. So comeback fighter of the year, somebody got Pac. My comeback fighter of the year is definitely J-Rock. J-Rock is my comeback fighter of the year because he came back off of a knockout, beat a 2 division to beat a unified champion. Now, I don't think he's fought since then. So it would be nice to see his ass get. It's about time to get the fuck back in the ring, J-Rock. Okay, it's about time, dog. Let's get it going. Let's get it pop. Let's get it crackulating. But yeah, man, I got J-Rock for that, man. Yeah, bust of the year. Bust of the year is Keith Thurman, dude. Overrated fighter of the year. All right, overrated fighter of the year. What fighter is now the overrated fighters of the year? Who's the overrated fighter of the year? He fights in January. Okay, that's cool. Like, I'm about to say, let's go. Tank's the best, man. Dude, for real. Look, y'all need to stop hating on Tank, man. That's just dislike. Okay. I'm watching that fight, man. Hey, for the Patreons, when you go to Patreon and you hit up that my rewatch, the rewatch is going to be up later today because I had to redo it. When you go through, but you got to be on your computer when you go look at it. When we go through that shit, when we go through it, y'all, I need to have a debate on the rewatch. I got to figure out how to do that, but I can't see it, man. I didn't get a dude 1 round. Ooh, Bud. Oh, hell no, Jay Cooley, not Bud. Just because he got knocked down by Igis Kavanaki. Andy Ruiz is the bust of the year. Andy Ruiz, damn show went bust. Dirty hard hitting South. AJ, yeah. AJ's way up there in that one. Ass juice. Man, he ain't significant enough to call ass juice no more. He is no longer ass juice. Let me see. Andy Ruiz, AJ, Gary Russell, not Gary Russell. Mikey Garcia. Ooh, Mikey Garcia went bust. He did. Tyson Fury didn't go bust. He didn't go bust. He just got overrated. This is the year they overrated for him. I mean, he's a damn good fighter. Now that we're at the fight, I got to fess up. Tyson Fury, a damn good fighter, man. That's not going to be an easy fight for anybody. Fixed fight of the year, Canelo Alvarez versus. Hey, turn your headphones off, Pitbull. Fixed fight of the year, Canelo Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev. Easy. An easy winner for fixed fight of the year, man. Easy winner. But Bud, White should be in there for something else. Fight of the year, Showtime, Sean Porter. Fighter of the year? How are you going to take an L and get fighter of the year? All right, so look, my comeback guy of the year was J-Rock. Closely followed by Jermell Charlo. Ooh, Jermell Charlo came back in a year. That was a good comeback for J-Rock. I mean, for Jermell, because Jermell lost his belt, turned back and beat that dude. Also, Canelo. I mean, the knockout didn't happen this year for AJ, but I don't think AJ's comeback fighter of the year. He's more like exposed fuckboy of the year. So shit like that. That's what I give him. Excuse fuckboy. I just don't like that dude, man. Pitbull, you don't believe that? What? Yeah, Pitbull does. Canelo fight of the year. We can go right to the Keller. Oh, God. Who is this dude getting timed out? Somebody's last name is Bottom. It says something about you right there. You know your names mean something. Wilder in the conversation. I'm sorry, Ryan Bottom. I'm sorry, Ryan Bottom, for insulting you. I apologize, man. I shouldn't have done that. You didn't deserve that. My apologies, homie. AJ fell from the top. Yeah, he did. He took a nosedive, homie. What were we on? Oh, fight of the year has to be Canelo or Spence. No, it doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Well, I wouldn't give Canelo fight of the year. I'm telling you, who did he fight? Did he fight, was it Daniel Jacobs and Sergey Kovalev? Did he beat Daniel Jacobs and Sergey Kovalev? I don't think that's better than Sean Porter and Mikey Garcia. I don't think it is, because I think that Sergey Kovalev was washed up. He's washed up. He had already been knocked out 2 times, beaten 3. He's washed up. That's my viewpoint on him. Oh, dude, that was overrated, man. Look, hold on. On that fight of the year thing, y'all can kick rocks with that Monster Inoue fighter of the year nonsense, okay? Yeah, rip fight of the year. Canelo, hey man. Look, let me get back to this nonsense about Inoue versus Monster Inoue being fighter of the year. That was Monster Inoue just got exposed. He just got exposed. Mikey Garcia too small to give any credit to Errol, and Kovalev is too washed up to give any credit to Canelo. He's too washed up. Dude, that dude he's washed up. And Daniel Jacobs had already lost to Gennady Golovkin. Canelo Alvarez just beat somebody that had already lost to somebody he beat. And he beat a guy that was washed up. Fight Charlo. And hey, see me next year after you fight Charlo, but also I gotta slap him for the Charlo move. I gotta slap him for that. Gotta slap him for the Charlo move, dog. You can't have a duck on your record, man. You can't have a blatant duck on your record in the same year that you're fighter of the year. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough. It's tough for me. Now, Canelo ain't a fraud. Canelo's the truth. Here's the thing about Canelo. Canelo can whoop all them dudes now. Let's not don't get it twisted. Canelo Alvarez can hand all them dudes, has more than enough ability. Yeah, he won over Jacobs, but Jacobs is Jacobs. Jacobs had already been knocked out by, what's that dude's name? Pirog. Pirog had already knocked him out, and he lost to Gennady Golovkin. But my problem I'm sorry I gotta say it. My problem is that skipping around. But anyway. Canelo can handle that business, dude. Okay, we gotta see. This is my thing. This is like a Gervonta Davis thing. Okay, I know people do not like Canelo. And people have problems with Canelo for very valid reasons. But Canelo will whoop them boys' asses. Do not act like he will not do that. Okay, do not act like Canelo Alvarez is somehow some no, bust of the year is Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is the bust of the year. Don't act like Canelo can't handle some business now. Okay, don't think that just because the fight with Charlo didn't happen that Canelo ain't gonna go in there and beat Charlo. Okay, he should fight Canelo. He should fight Canelo scary because he can't beat Canelo. He ain't as good as Canelo. Daniel Jacobs is not as good a fighter as Canelo, man. He's not going to beat Canelo. Okay, he's not going to beat Canelo. I'm just telling you, he's not going to beat Canelo. Sergey Deverenchenko, he's not going to beat Canelo. Gennady Golovkin is not beating Canelo. Okay, Charlo, I think Charlo has a good shot at beating Canelo, but that ain't guaranteed. Demetrius Andrade, I think he's got a shot to beat Canelo, but that ain't guaranteed. Okay, them boys going to have everything that they can handle out of Canelo, and that's just the truth. Okay, so like I'm going to talk about that in the same way that I talk about Gervonta Davis. Dude, just because you don't like him don't mean he can't fight, man. Okay, just because y'all don't like him doesn't mean he can't fight. You did not see some glaring holes in his defense or some apparent lack of punching power. You didn't see any of that in that Yuriorkis Gamboa fight. You didn't. The only thing that you could see is that you say, oh, he looked like he was tired. But like I said, go when you see my rewatch, I'm going to slow down what Calvin Ford told him in the rounds. The rounds that Paulie Malignaggi was like, oh, he looks gassed. His trainer told him not to go for the knockout. Calvin Ford was in the corner and told him, do not go for the knockout right now. Just let him come. Just let him come back. Let him come at you. Just touch him up. Let him come at you. Do not try to knock him out right now. Do not go for the knockout. That is what it's Calvin Ford, right? I don't mean to disrespect the man if I mess his name up, but that's what he said to him in the ring. That's what that was the coach's instructions to Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis listened to his coach, did what his coach said. And then in the 12th round, then he went after him. That wasn't a matter of him gassing. That was a matter of him listening to his coach. But y'all didn't listen to the corner, did you? Eddie Hearn is promoter of 2019. Hell no. You know who the promoter of the 2019 is? Promoter of the year, 2019, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, hands down, promoter of the year. Hands down. Nothing close. Deontay Wilder, promoter of the year. Promoter of the year. Canelo is a bad motherfucker. Stay tuned, brother. He is. He's a badass dude. Canelo can fight, man. I'm trying to just tell you. But as far as that all that he got gas stuff, literally go back and listen to what Calvin Ford tells him in between rounds. He told him, do not go for the knockout. Let him come to you. And just touch him here, touch him there, touch him here, touch him there. That's what his coach told him to do. So Paulie Malignaggi is out there saying, oh, I would go for the kill. I would go for the kill. You got a hurt man in front of you, go for the kill. But you listen to what the corner said. The corner said, don't go for the kill. So what is Tank Davis supposed to do? He's supposed to go for the kill when his coach said don't? Now, why would his coach tell him not to? He's won every round. The guy is getting worn down. If Yuriorkis Gamboa starts coming forward to him, he's going to be able to catch him coming forward, making Yuriorkis Gamboa come to him. And how did the fight stop? With the ugliest series of uppercuts. God, dog. Ooh-wee. Dude, them uppercuts is something ugly coming off a Tank, dog. But look, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, Tank never got hurt. Tank did not get hurt in that 11th round, dude. Ronnie, you my dude. You know you my dude. You one of those very rare people that got my number in this joint. Dog, he did not almost get knocked out in that 12, dog. He got hit with 3 punches because he was looking down at his coach. And Yuriorkis Gamboa hit it with a 3-piece combination. And people were like, oh, wow. What was he looking at when he hit him with a 3-punch combination? That's what happened. He didn't even buzz Tank. He didn't even buzz him. He didn't even buzz him with a 3-piece combination. It was a right, left, right, or it's like whatever. It was 3 point. It was 3. Gregory White said, oh, what's going on? Adderwild M in the building. Real Pitbull said, Tank did good, yet Bud did the same guy way better. Not really. But Tank Davis is the best in the world. I'm gonna bite that off with Black Fight Fan. He be killing me with that. Tank Davis is the best in the world. Tank Davis is moving up from 130 to 135. Terence Crawford is a 147 pounder. Terence Crawford could have been fighting at 147 years ago. He was draining down to 135. You had a guy he literally looked like a skeleton at 135 pounds. Go look at the weigh-in pictures for Terence Crawford at 135 pounds. The guy is literally a skeleton. He's much bigger than Gervonta Davis. And he fought, and he got wobbled. But he won the fight. Tank Davis. Bro, Tank versus Lopez. I got Lopez every day. He's not going to be there. Y'all might as well he's not going to be there. He's another guy that's draining down. He's draining down. Tank Davis is the best fighter. Tank Davis is the best fighter in the world. I ain't going to say that. But I'll say this: Dude can fight, dog. Tank is good until he get real competition. Then we'll see the jury is still out. Then the jury's still out on a lot of people. Then the jury is still out on a lot of people. The jury's still out on Terence Crawford. Then Terence Crawford, the jury's still out on you, homie. According to KQKC, jury's still out on you. Jury's still out. Rock said, Fanon, I agree, but Tank was tired and drained. I don't think he was, man. His coach told him not to go after him. And how many guys that were tired and drained get 12th round knockouts with that type of punching power in the 12th round? Deontay Wilder carried his. Didn't Deontay Wilder get a 12th round knockout? Did it look like, was he tired and drained against Tyson Fury? Come on, man. I refuse to allow y'all to destroy Tank around here, dog. Tank can fight, man. Tank can fight. I think y'all pulling shit up out your backsides. I love y'all to death, but I think y'all pulling shit out your ass. I mean, just that's just me. That's just me. That's just me, but I think y'all just pulling it out your ass on this one. Because he whooped that boy's ass, dude, stem to stern. I watched the fight 3 times, and I'm still looking for it. Tank going to make Lopez do the Fortnite dance. Man, that dude is going to be up at 147 pounds like 2 weeks from now, okay? Teofimo Lopez is going to be up there. Eddie, Gregory Wise said, we dislike Eddie, but he has done one hell of a job with very limited talent, artful ducking, buying media, buying officials, cheating and all. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. If that's the job of the promoter, yes. The reason that I say Deontay Wilder should be promoter of the year is, number one, I'm going to respect him and that he is the promoter, okay? Bomb Squad Promotions. So I'm going to give him credit for being the promoter for his own events. And he took, according to Eddie Hearn, he took a guy that has no talent, right? Ain't never fought anybody, who nobody knows, to 2 of the most exciting fights of the year, a successful pay-per-view, and he's already sold out. He's almost sold out for ticket prices, and now he's selling tickets in December, which is this year, by the way, for nosebleed seats at $1,000 a head. That's Canelo Alvarez prices. I mean, damn, that's a hell of a promoter, dog. Deontay Wilder, killing him. And I got to give Deontay Wilder awards just to make y'all mad. Just to make you mad. Who's Deontay Wilder? Nobody knows Deontay Wilder. Fanon, I'm Bomb Squad certified, and I got my ID from Bomb Squad Empires. That's what's up. Yeah, dog. That's what I'm saying. But I got to give my man the real pitbull. Tank, no chance with Lopez. If you know boxing, you would understand Lopez is the new Pacquiao. Look, man, I hope he ain't the new Pac-Man. He ain't shooting up nothing, is he? Look, man, Teofimo Lopez, I will say this about Teofimo Lopez. Before Teofimo Lopez, I had really even seen him fight, okay? I asked people about who I respect, about Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and somebody else in that weight class. And so around those, and of course, Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia. Ooh, Ryan Garcia, dog. And they were like, Teofimo Lopez is the best of all of them. They thought Teofimo Lopez is. These are people I'm like, Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez has something that those other guys don't have, except for Tank. Tank Davis. Tank Davis is the only other one that has it. He'll put your ass to sleep. Okay? Teofimo Lopez will put you to sleep. Snoozing. Okay? He will straighten your arm out and have you twitching. That is something. Okay? And that is not something a lot of people have at lightweight, man. That's not something that people have at lightweight. Gregory Wyatt, okay, I got that. My man Gregory Wyatt in the building. Yeah, that's something. Tank the man, dog. But y'all, all I'm trying to say is, y'all please stop talking about Tank like he got his ass whooped because he didn't. That's what I'm saying. Wilder KO of the year, one punch KO. For me, but I want to get back on Monster Inoue. I'm sorry, I got off track. Dude, that fight of the year, dude. How do you get fight of the year? Let me put it this way. If that was fight of the year, then Gervonta Davis, Yuriorkis Gamboa should be fight of the year too. It's the same scenario. It's the same scenario. It's the same scenario. Minus Yuriorkis Gamboa getting lucky and getting his hands on a belt. Because let's be real. Nonito Donaire is done. He's done. Okay? He's been done. He was done a long time ago. He was done before Yuriorkis Gamboa was done. Okay? Matter of fact, which fight was first? Let me check my sources first here. Because I have seen Monster Inoue fight. Monster Inoue ain't new to me. By the way, we're gonna have a booger weight section on the Patreon too, just so you know. I call it the booger weight section just to mess with y'all. But I do enjoy watching the smaller weight classes because they be beating the tar out of each other. But let me just see something here. Okay, so Nonito Donaire, right? No, I can't spell. Nonito Donaire. Okay, so Nonito Donaire lost to Guillermo Rigondeaux in 2013. Then he lost to Nicholas Walters in 2014. He lost to Jesse Maldonado. Jesse Maldonado beat him, man, in 2016. He lost to Carl Frampton in 2018. This dude is literally losing every other year, okay? Guillermo Rigondeaux, Nicholas Walters knocked him out. He got knocked out by Nicholas Walters 4 years ago. He got the brakes beaten off him by Guillermo Rigondeaux 6 years ago. Carl Frampton beat him the year before last year. And 2 years before that, Jesse Maldonado beat him. But let's see when it was exactly that Yuriorkis Gamboa got done up. Ooh, I know I misspelled that. Gamboa, not with an O. Okay, so Yuriorkis Gamboa. Man, where's Yuriorkis Gamboa? Yuriorkis Gamboa, by the way. Yuriorkis Gamboa. Boy, they got some funny names, him and Guillermo. Guillermo Rigondeaux and Yuriorkis Gamboa. All right, so he got pieced up in 2014, and then he retired in 2017 against Robinson Castellano, who, by the way, I think is an underrated fighter, a much better fighter than his 23-12 record shows. Robinson Castellano, that's Robin Hood. But I saw that was on ESPN. He had fought 2 months before that. Before that, though, he had taken a 2-year break. But regardless, what I'm saying here is I just want to make sure it was around the same time, okay? Dude, Nonito Donaire lucked up and got that belt because Ryan Burnett threw his back out. Ryan Burnett was the guy that was supposed to fight Nonito Donaire in the final of that. But in the middle of that fight, Ryan Burnett threw his back out, and he can't fight anymore. It's done. It's like he threw a disc out. He did something where he hurt his back and he had to stop. Okay. Now, this is the pound for pound number 4 guy in the world, right? And he got busted up, almost knocked out, gashed up by Nonito Donaire. Who got beat by Nicholas Walters and Guillermo Rigondeaux last century. Okay. And that's fight of the year? No, he got exposed. If you think that Gervonta Tank Davis got exposed by Yuriorkis Gamboa, then you have got to say that Nonito Donaire got exposed by Monster Inoue got exposed by Nonito Donaire. You have to say that. I can't understand how anybody would have that for fight of the year. He just got exposed. Then if that's the case, I'll give fight of the year to, matter of fact, yeah, that's my fight of the year. My fight of the year is Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, #1. Fight of the year. I just don't get that, man. My Monster Inoue got exposed. I don't think that should be fight, because what they're doing is you're trying to get a guy credit for getting beat up against somebody he should have beaten easily if he was what you guys said he was. But I'm telling you, those smaller weight classes, Monster Inoue is going to get a lot of knockouts in those smaller weight classes because those guys use very little defense. They are, and this is my opinion, okay? Because there are not a lot of guys with punching power who can really knock you out with one shot in the little weight classes, they're less concerned about taking a shot. I watched Tanaka, not Tanaka, but what's the guy's name? Koshi. Man, what is this dude's name? Kosi Tanaka. Yes, Kosi Tanaka. Man, Kosi Tanaka be getting mopped up. Like, this is a guy, one of these multiple weight division guys down there, man. Kosi Tanaka be getting pieced up. Like, shot after shot after shot. I mean, literally, dude, I've seen Kosi Tanaka take 15, 16 flush shots in a round. Flush right hooks, flush straight rights. But because he's getting hit, Kosi Tanaka is one of these guys that down there at, like, I think he's the former, he might be a current flyweight champion. Underneath that, he's a minimum weight champion, a light flyweight champion, and a flyweight champion, right? Or either that or he is a flyweight champ. No, he's not a flyweight champion yet. Anyway, but he's down there in them low weight classes. Dude, what's his name? Monster Inoue is going to get a lot of knockouts against those guys because he can punch and they eat punches. That's like, how many knockouts do you think Tank Davis is going to have if Tank Davis is fighting people that stick their chin out and think they're just going to take 5-6 shots from him? And that's what happened to Monster Inoue against Nonito Donaire. Nonito Donaire wasn't just going to eat shots. The first guy that he got in there that wasn't just going to eat shots, you know what I mean? Just sit there and let him hit him anytime, any old way he wants to, thinking he can exchange punches. He went the distance. The Chihuahua classes. I'm just trying to tell you, man, those little weight classes, from what I've seen, and I've watched every champion in the last month, I have watched at least 4 fights from every champion, from minimum weight to flyweight. I've watched all of their fights. I've watched at least 4 of their fights because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't mistaken in what I said. And I'm telling you, until you get to flyweight, until you get to super flyweight or junior bantamweight, those guys are eating punches because they don't think they can hurt each other. And they can't hurt each other because they can't punch. They weigh 105 pounds, soaking wet. So their defense sucks. It's just not going to scale up. And I'm telling you, that's what happened to Chocolatito. Chocolatito could fight that style because it's just volume. He's getting hit, they're getting hit, but he's hitting them more than they're hitting him, and eventually they go down. But then he moved up to super flyweight. And then, bow. He got Roy Vasai, who's hitting him more, who's hitting this dude more than he's getting hit. He can't hurt him, and he can't take all the punches that he was taking at the littler weight classes. I'm telling you, man, they're selling you some goods with them little ass dudes, man. I'm telling you, talking about their pound for pound, dog. They can't punch. Because they can't punch, their defense never gets exposed. But they don't have very good by and large. The Japanese fighters do not, by and large. People say, well, there's exceptions to everything. Okay, somebody show me the exception because I have not seen it. Of the guys that hold the belts, I have not seen the exception. I'll tell you an exception that I've seen. Rashad, out of the kid out of Cleveland, the guy that hangs out with Floyd Mayweather. What's his name? Rashad. What's what's his name, man? What's the little ass dude's name? Rashid. What is his name? Rashad Warren. He's a guy down there at that weight class that you just can't tee off on. But he loses decisions. He doesn't get knocked out. He loses decision. Rashid Warren is down there, and it's Rashid Warren I believe he's out of Cleveland. Ohio runs boxing, baby. Rashid Warren. He's down there, but he loses split decisions. But yeah, Rashid Warren, but he's not hit like that. That's one guy I can say that's down there that is not getting pieced up. But because he's not getting pieced, because he's defensively sound, he winds up losing split decisions. But Rashid Warren is the only guy. He's really the only guy I've seen down there that really who has very good defensive skills. The Japanese fighters don't, man. They're just getting beat up. They're beating each other up, and it's the guy with the harder punches that wins, or the straighter punches, because they can land more. Like Kosi Tanaka. Kosi Tanaka has very good straight right. He's got a good straight right. He's got a good straight left, a good straight right, nice uppercuts. So when somebody's coming in at him and they're swinging wide, he can connect more than they connect. But he's still getting hit. Oh, he's from Cincinnati. That's what's up. But Rashid Warren is the only guy that I've seen down there. Now, I'm sure there might be somebody else down there, but, no lateral, no head movement. Their head is right here, dead center. Their head stays dead center. That's what Monster Inoue does. Head straight center. Dude, Monster Inoue is not as good a fighter as Gervonta Davis, man. Skill-wise, not even close. Okay? He's not close to as skilled a fighter as Gervonta Davis is. They are on two entirely different levels of skill, because Gervonta Davis has there was a video that came out, right, about from my man Scrapbook Boxing, who said, and man, Scrapbook is somebody I respect, man, a lot, okay? And Scrapbook said that people get confused about what pound for pound is, and that pound for pound is basically should be judged, or was originally judged, off the four scoring criteria of boxing, right? So do you hear how, like, a lot of people say, oh, his skills make him pound for pound. Look at his skills. But skills don't necessarily translate into what you're doing in the ring. But scoring matches, boxing is scored on four things: defense, effective aggressiveness, ring generalship, and clean, effective punching. That's what you should judge pound for pound off. Can he punch? Does he have clean and effective punching? But lay you with a punch? Does he have good defense? Does he have ring generalship? And is he effectively aggressive? Little guys like that, like Monster Inoue, does not have very good defense. He doesn't have very good defense. And he doesn't have very good ring generalship. He's got clean, effective punching. He's got clean, effective punching. And what was the other one? It's defense. And effective aggressiveness. He's got clean defensive punching, and he's got effective aggressiveness. That's what he has. But see, the guys, and here's but honestly, truly, he doesn't even have clean, effective punching. Because if he moves up, he's not going to hurt anybody with that shit. He can't hurt anybody in a weight. The higher he goes up, the less effective his punches are going to be. But anyway, you get my point. But Gervonta Davis has better clean and effective punching. He has better defense. He has better ring generalship. And dude, I think he's better at all four of the areas. Definitely defensively. And definitely ring generalship. Clean, effective punching and effective aggressiveness. No needle, no nair is strong. Monsters is strong in those areas, but not defensively. Those guys are eating. There you go. Sanku said, Fanon, you beat me to it. Poor defense. Yeah, they eat punches because they can eat punches. Now, I think it is a result of where they're fighting, but as a heavyweight, No heavyweight is going to fight like that. If you fight as a heavyweight like that, you're going to sleep. Just straight up, you're going to sleep. And somebody else turned around and said to me, well, they would get if a big guy fought in those little weight classes, then they would get eaten up. No, they wouldn't, because they're not getting hit. If the little dudes can't hit them, how is that hurting them? Monster versus Rigo, I mean, it's a little old. He's a little old, but I will still take Rigondeaux because it's going to be difficult for that dude to hit Rigondeaux. With all the troubles that he had with Guillermo Rigondeaux, I mean, with Nonito Donaire, they're not putting him in there with Rigondeaux. Dude, Rigondeaux will break that boy's jaw. He will literally break that boy, literally. Hold on one second. He literally break that dude's jaw as much as he gets hit. As much as he gets hit, he will get his jaw broken because he's bigger. Because Guillermo Rigondeaux is bigger than Nonito Donaire, is bigger than Monster is. But they're not going to put him in there with Guillermo Rigondeaux for Guillermo Rigondeaux to break his jaw with a straight left. And he's a southpaw too. They're not putting him in there to get his jaw broke by Guillermo Rigondeaux. But look, man, that was on the conversation of a fight of the year. For me, I can't give a guy that gets exposed fighter of the year. And I say he got exposed because Nonito Donaire showed what would happen when he got in there with a guy that is not just gonna let you hit him. There's not going to be right there in front of you to be hit. You know what I mean? Now, maybe Monster Inoue can get better, but dude, Monster Inoue's head is on it. It's just right there. Wait for him to get knocked out, dog. I'm telling you. He's at 118 now. When he gets to 122, I'll tell you, like a Neary, but he'll never fight Neary. That's why a lot of people, and I think Neary's going to knock him out. Neary doesn't just, from what I've seen of Neary doesn't just sit there and eat punches. Neary doesn't just sit there and eat punches. Some of them little Mexican dudes, them niggas can fight, man. By a long shot, oh, man, real pitbull out here still. Nah, dog. I don't think it's a long shot on Errol Spence. I don't think it's a long shot over Deontay Wilder. I just think you guys give too much credit to him beating Kovalev. Why? For what? He's not even going to defend that belt. He dropped the belt and went back down. For what? He dropped, and how many belts did he drop this year? How many belts did Canelo drop this year? He dropped what? 2? He dropped 2 belts? How can you be fighter of the year dropping 2 belts? He dropped the WBC. He dropped the WBC. He got stripped of the IBF. And he dropped the WB and he dropped the WBO. Man, that dude is dropped. He has dropped or been stripped by damn near every sanctioning body this year. I mean, I can't do it. He got stripped of the IBF. He dropped the WBO. He got franchised by the WBC. What can I do with that, dog? I mean, does that not count for anything? That you got stripped because you wouldn't fight a mandatory? Does that mean anything? Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. Nah, man, Mexican can't. Pitbull is Mexican, but I can understand the scenario. I can understand why. Because, hey, when he fights, he fights. But he got stripped of a belt. What can I do, man? You got stripped. Like, I want you to be. Nah, he tested positive last year. That wasn't this year. That might even have been in 2017. He tested positive. Yeah, it was 2017 or 2018. He didn't pop dirty this year. He popped dirty a couple years ago. All right, so trainer of the year. Who do you guys have for trainer of the year? Time to get over Canelo. He's a protected fighter and always gets past. He does, but he can fight, dog. But he can fight. He can fight. It's just tough when you get your belt, when you get stripped. When you get stripped. But he dropped. No, he didn't drop real pitbull. He did not drop the IBF. He got stripped of the IBF. He didn't drop the IBF. He got stripped. IBF was strippage. Like a cheap, like, like a stripper, like in the club. Somebody threw some dollar bills at his ass and he took them panties off. That's what happened. Somebody threw some dollar bills at him, he took them IBF panties off, like a stripper. He got stripped. Where is Bert? I need to talk to Bert. What's that? Say Derek James. Derek James. Yeah, I did a video today where I thought it was Bomac, but honestly, man, it might be. The other one is Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso's got to be in the running for Trainer of the Year. Probably will get Trainer of the Year. But I like what he did with that dude Martinez, that little itty bitty ass dude. Hey, bad communication. Hey, you didn't turn in your homework. You get the A. He didn't turn in his homework. That's a 0. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You can't get out of the IBF, Chico. You can't get out the IBF. Okay. It's too many things, man. It's too many things. It's too many things, man. It's too many things. Not one fighter did more than Canelo. More in what way? Getting stripped? Nobody gave up as many belts. Nobody. But look, man, the positives, you got to balance the positives and the negatives, okay? For me, you got to balance the positives and the negatives, okay? He beat Daniel Jacobs. He beat Sergey Kovalev, okay? He did that. But he got stripped of the IBF. So the belt, I do believe, the very same. No, that was for what? What did he fight? What did he fight Daniel Jacobs for? What belt did he fight Daniel Jacobs for? The IBF? It wasn't the WBO, wasn't the WBA, the WBC. That's the IBF. So he won the IBF, and then he won the IBF. A vacant IBF? Did he get a vacant IBF? No, he got the IBF. Did he get a vacant IBF? Hold on. Saul. I said I would start calling him Saul. Saul Alvarez. Saul Alvarez. Hey, man, he making a lot of dough, though. I'll tell you that. He got bank account of the year for a boxer. Yeah, he got the IBF. I think Daniel Jacobs already had the IBF because he won the IBO and the weight, and then Daniel Jacobs won a vacant IBF, didn't he? Against Sergey Deverenchenko. Yeah, because they stripped Sergey, because they stripped Gennady Golovkin. Yeah, that's what that is. Jacobs had he had the IBF. Yeah, man, Eddie Reynoso. See, I can see Eddie Reynoso getting that. Because I like that little Martinez dude. Oh, that little dude Martinez, man. Oh, and he's also got Ryan Garcia. But, he got to do a little more with Ryan Garcia. But I believe he's also got Martinez down there, that flyweight dude who beat up Charlie Edwards and did me a favor, took a belt off them UK dudes. I think Charlie Edwards kept the belt because it was called a no contest because that little mean-ass dude hit him when he was down. Man, Martinez is a monster, man. Martinez is a monster. That dude is a monster, man. That's one of my favorite fighters, man. If you have not seen Martinez, I think he's the WBC. Is he the flyweight champion? Is he I think he might be the flyweight champion. I think he's down. I think he's at flyweight. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't want to get it wrong. I think he's down there flyweight, man. Yeah, he's flyweight. Yeah, Julio Cesar Martinez Aguiar. Yeah, dude, that little dude is a monster, man. That dude is a monster. Oh, man, that little dude is a monster, man. I was laughing my ass off watching him fight. Hey, that was the funniest fight of the year. If you guys on that, I think that was on the undercard of I think that was on the DAZN card, man, because he fights on DAZN. But man, I swear, man, that shit was so funny watching him beat the piss out of Charlie Edwards. Man, Charlie Edwards wanted to cry. And he's little. Even for a flyweight, he's little. So, like, itty bitty. He's an itty bitty little dude who just, man, he got some hands on him, man. Like, he's like that little kindergarten kid. He looked like a little kindergarten kid that just will beat the piss out you. D-Style said he brought the title home, made dude bend the knee. Yes, he did. Oh, dog, he had that dude about to cry, man. He had that boy about to cry. I was looking at him like, all right, first of all, I knew Charlie. I was like, okay, this is a UK dude. These UK cats, we're talking a lot of smack. Murray, I said I joined the 40-year-old club. Hey, congratulations, man. Officially OG, young Merv, the cut man, man. Happy birthday. They said they changed their mind on instant replay. Yeah, man. He hit him low, though. I mean, he didn't hit him low. He hit him when he was down. But it was so, but seriously, all's well that ends well. All's well that ends well, though, because he wound up beating the tar out the next dude in more of a serious fight. But whoever the guy he fought for the title, man, he was killing that boy. I mean, killing that boy. Zeus. Hold on a second. Zeus. Where is he? Come here. Sit down and shut up. Sit down. Down. Sit. Sorry about that, man. He's driving me crazy. He said he fought a guy from Nicaragua. Yeah. Hey, man, that dude right there, dude. Hey, look, let me tell you something. That's a little 5'3". That's a little 5'3", 110-pound dude. You do not want to catch in an alley, dog. You do not want to catch that little dude in an alley, man. He is ferocious. Yes, sir. What card? Man, what? Here, I'll do it. Man, I'm telling you, man, this dude's name, if y'all have not seen this cat fight, I'm telling you, Julio Cesar Martinez Arguello, the WBC flyweight champion. He was on the Daniel Jacobs, Julio Cesar Chavez. He fought on the Daniel Jacobs, Julio Cesar Chavez card. And he's trained by Victor Renoza. The hilarious one, though, was when he fought Charlie Edwards over there in the UK. And that card, that was on the Vasyl Lomachenko, Luke Campbell undercard. Oh my God, man. Dude is classic, dude, for real. Oh, you call him Ray Martinez? Yeah, Ray Martinez, for real. I'll call him Ray. Thanks. If you call him Ray, I'll call him Ray Martinez. Oh my God, man. Seriously, you got to see that dude fight. It is hilarious. His name is Ray King. That's what's up. Okay, cool. That's what King means. Ray means king. King Martinez. Yeah, King Martinez is going to beat the tar out you, homie. Ray Martinez is going to beat the tar out you. Stay away from that little ass dude. I love watching him fight, man. His name is Ray Martinez. Yeah, Ray Martinez. Ray Martinez is a beast. Seriously, man. Y'all got to check him out. Now, and I don't go, his nickname is El Ray. Okay, cool. Yeah, El Ray. So that's the king. Yeah, you got to check him out, man. You got to check. Hey, y'all got to go check that little dude out. That is definitely somebody. If he's on the undercard, I am watching that kid. I'm watching that kid on that undercard. I think he is like, he's an ass whooping. Oh, Sonita Media said El Ray means the king. Yeah, he's an ass whooping waiting to happen. Okay, I'm telling you. That boy right there is an ass whooping waiting to happen. He doesn't take a lot of shots. I mean, he does get hit. He does get hit some, but man, he's walking through dudes, man. Prime Mike Tyson knocks Fury back into rehab. Oh, for sure. Man, on rewatch, I got to rewatch a Mike Tyson, of an early Mike Tyson fight, man. I really do miss inside fighting with the heavyweights. Man, Mike Tyson got them body shots are ugly. And that's something else about Tank I don't think you guys appreciate it. Gervonta, said end watching two other fights for he's good. Okay, ended watching two other fights for Martinez. He's good. Yeah, man. Much love. Yeah, he's got a solid chin. Yeah, he's the real deal. He's the real deal, man. He's entertaining, and he's just a vicious little man. That's a vicious little man. Hey, D Bevel the champ, man. Say Happy New Year's to Don, man. Happy New Year to you. Thank you very much, man. Much love in that super chat. He said Zeus trying to get involved. Yeah, he got somebody sitting outside the door. He's good at that. D-Style Boxing said he brought the title home, made dude bend the knee. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. That's one of the hey. That's why I would say Eddie Reynoso for me. That's why Eddie Reynoso got a shot at Trainer of the Year because of Ray Martinez. He made that little dude made one of my he made my day a couple times watching him fight, man. I miss inside, miss the inside fighting too. Yeah, that's what's missing with these tall heavyweights. And they chinny too. And they're chinny. You get a bunch of knockouts. You get knockouts going both ways with the heavyweights. Oh, he said barbecue and boxing. Agreed. Tank inside game was slept on. Yeah, dude, he was killing that dude. I'm like, dude, he's literally. I'm telling you, I watched that fight several times. He was killing Gamboa with that inside work, man. Them left hooks, right hooks to the body, and those uppercuts were ugly. Okay, them shits was ugly. It's Eddie Reynoso. What did I say something? Did I say something other than Eddie Reynoso? Forgive me, man. I screw up names, but Eddie Reynoso, the trainer of Canelo Alvarez, the reason why I think he's got a good shot at Trainer of the Year is because of what I saw with Ray Martinez. And he obviously does a great job with Canelo Alvarez too. Obviously, he does a great job with Canelo Alvarez. For me, Derek James and Bomac. In my video, I said Bomac, but as I presented my argument in the video, you can listen to it when it comes out later today. I was like, Derek James has two fighters that I know of. He's got two fighters. And he's won 3 championship fights this year with two fighters. He has a comeback fight for Jermell Charlo. He's got the Errol Spence Jr. fight with Sean Porter and Mikey Garcia, where he fought in 2 different styles. And I actually got to be up close and see Derek James work. That dude is very, very intense. Don't let the politeness in the interviews you see fool you. Derek James will put you on your ass, dog. That's an intense dude, man. So it really might be that, man. Yeah, Marciano was a good inside fighter. Yeah, I just think that people really underestimated. I think maybe listened a little bit to Paulie Malignaggi, especially with that fatigue thing, because they're saying he's fatigued. His trainer's telling him not to go for it, and then he went for it and he got the dude out of there. But, can't make everybody happy. He said, I like Derek Chisora. Yeah, I like. That's my favorite UK fighter. My favorite fighter out of the UK is Derek Chisora. It was Josh Taylor till Josh Taylor started acting a fool. Okay, if you're gonna make fun of Asian people, yeah, you gonna call me a nigga too. Okay, so gotta pump my brakes on him a little bit there, dog. Josh Taylor. Okay, because see, that's how I believe. I ain't like some of y'all knuckleheads think that somebody can talk bad about black people to you and they ain't gonna talk bad about your ass to somebody else. They will. So when I heard that he called somebody an orange pumpkin or something, whatever that means, who's orange anyway? I have no idea who's orange. What people are orange? Is it Arabic or something? Maybe they're Indian. Who the hell is orange? But anyway, whoever he called orange, like, yeah, I'm not laughing with you, dog, because you'll be calling me a tar baby if I make you mad. So nah, I gotta squash it on Josh Taylor, dog. You gotta squash it on Josh Taylor. But he can fight. I said I suspect that Tank is a brawner sometimes. Now that part of it, real pit bull, no doubt about it. I get that. Except for he's more talented than Adrian Brawner. Trump is orange. That's funny. Yeah, Trump orange. Yeah, he's just way more talented, man. Yeah, he said he was referring to an Asian guy. Yeah, but I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know what Asian guy means. You know what I mean? Because they call Indians Asians, even though you just took a boat off of Africa, okay? To be real. Man, I got this Indian dude, man, that we're working with, man. I be clowning him, dog. He don't like that. He didn't like when I said that, dog. But I was like, He's like, us Asians. I'm like, kind of. You're kind of Asian, I guess. But if you mean like you're more closely related to Bruce Lee, than Bruce Leroy? Nah, dog. You got a little more Bruce Leroy in you. You a chocolate drop, dog. What part of a chocolate drop don't you see? You don't see that? Man, it made him hot, dog. Made him hot. But anyway, it is what it is, dog. When was the last time Bronner missed weight, though? Hey, man, Tank didn't miss weight. Little Tank didn't miss weight, man. Little Tank made weight, okay? He made weight, all right? True, though, Fanon. Taylor can fight for sure. Yeah, he can fight, though. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to say, though, dog. You know, more Bruce Leroy than Bruce Lee, okay? You look more like me than you look like them, okay? If I put a hat on and walk by you quick enough, you won't even fucking know, would you? Would you? All I got to do is keep my mouth shut, put a hat on, and walk. And you will have to figure the fuck out whether I'm one of you or not. I've experienced it. I've walked by a group of Indians with a hat on. Actually, I don't even need it now that my head is shaved. Walk right by them, don't say anything, and they look like this. They try to get a closer look. Like, yeah, you know. Nah, man. And I'll say something like, nah, man. Then I'll start talking, and they'll, oh, okay. Yeah. yeah, man. We know. You don't want to say it, but we know. Anyway, first fight at 135 needs 2 extra hours to make weight. I don't know. Hey, man, he made weight. You do know. That's just a fact. He said, nah, for now, you look like a man from Namibia. Hey, man, I'm just telling you. I look like a man from Chicago. Let's just tell you what I look like. I look like a man from Chicago. That's where I'm from. I'm a man from Chicago. There's all kind of people look the similar. Man, all kind of people look similar, man. That's what I'm saying. That all that shit is just, it's castes. It's the culture. It's not any major physical difference between people, man. Just never really. You said, for now, I look like my uncle Herbert Brown. There you go. I look like a Herbert Brown. Yeah, it was definitely unprofessional. But I'm just strictly speaking, he made weight. He made weight on the second attempt. Right? But the operative term in there is made weight. Okay? Made weight. Right? If he was the champion, he would have made weight. But yeah, it looked like, hey, man, you got to fix that, dude. You got to come a little under, dude. Stop cutting it so close. You're like one of these dudes that God, I paid a horrendous price for being late to class one time. Look, man, you don't cut it so close. Oh, that's what's up, Crush the Legend. Ancient Egyptians were all over India. And dude, they literally came from there, man. They just went over there. They started there. They went over there. Okay? This is not a complicated equation. They started here. They moved over there. But it is what it is, But look, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Hey, man, Lamage, man, thank you so much for joining the Patreon, man. And speaking of which, I got to get on my job. I'm working today, man. We ain't lazy around here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat. Ja Rule versus Tyson Fury. Anyway, yes, sir. Hopefully, Reynoso will train some fighters. Those light traits out of Jason, out of those light. Let me say, Sam Alvarado said, hopefully Reynoso will train some of those light traits out of Ryan Garcia. I want a light dude. He's just too light. What do you mean too light? Like too light skin or just too light in the ass? He's a pretty boy though. When he sticks his chin up, he's just the only thing I got with Ryan Garcia is he sticks his chin up in the air. Somebody's gonna touch that. Somebody's gonna touch that chin, man. And we'll see if he has one or not. But he just looks like somebody that's out there waiting for an ass whooping. And, I ain't just big on pretty boy boxers, man. Like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. The dude can fight, though, man. He does have talent. He's strong. I mean, he's got very fast hands, very crisp punches. Very fast hands, very, very crisp punches. Ryan Garcia is going to get decapitated. Yeah, that head is out there, man. Like, that head is out there bad. You know what I mean? Now, Canelo, that's why I'm telling y'all can say what you want about Canelo. Canelo can fight, man. Canelo's head is not on a tee. Canelo, dude, it is hard to hit Canelo. Very hard to hit Canelo. That's what I think about. That's why Canelo Alvarez is so good, man. It is really, really difficult to hit Canelo Alvarez. Ryan gets killed by Lopez. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But it's just, man, the defense of Canelo Alvarez's defense is massively underrated, man. Massively underrated. And his power with those, man, his body shots, his body works in something nasty too. And he really controls the pace of the fight very well too. It's just a lot of really, man, it's a lot of really good stuff about Canelo, man. You know, but anyway, he said, "Oh, Sam, I'm not saying nobody call Ryan Garcia a Mexican warrior. He's got some of them tendencies. Y'all know what I mean? Yeah. Tendencies. But it is what it is, man. He can't help being a pretty boy. Look, man. Oh, said Renee Boss, Canelo only getting better. Yeah, he is getting better. And he's only 28 with all that experience. God dog, man. I said, Canelo will break your heart, guys. Hey, you ain't gonna break my heart. I already know. Okay. I already know. You ain't getting me. I'm telling you right now. I have with Canelo Alvarez. Hey, man, the boy can fight. Okay. Do not expect this dude to be sitting around getting his ass whooped by somebody anytime soon. The boy can fight very, very, very well, man. He is no fraud. Okay. They put a lot of money behind that cat. But hey, man, that dude can fight, man. I think he's better than De La Hoya. De La Hoya can fight too. I did not like De La Hoya, but God dog De La Hoya can fight, but Canelo better than De La Hoya, man. He's got better defense. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll get back with y'all next time, man. Yeah, because I got to get out of here, man. KQKC's coming on next. With that, we out. Peace.